Well, I do want to move forward. Actually,
Uh-huh.
let's talk about you're talking about good mentors in life, expecting the unexpected, in your career as in your life. Let's talk about your leadership career. I do want to see if you can impart on the audience today, like in leadership, what memorable failures. I'm not going to ask about your successes. We already talked about that, canceling reservations, screwing the competition. Let's talk about some of your biggest failures and where you're willing to go there. And let's see if you can say it with a straight face. That'd be even more fun to see
You know,
too.
I had, that was one of my bigger challenges is do I have any of those?
Oh, you never failed? Okay. Humility should go into those your qualities.
Oh, there you go.
I don't
Yeah.
make mistakes. No, it's not
No,
me.
no, it's well, I'm delaying here because I'm trying to collect my thoughts on it. um, hmm. Biggest mistake I think and it's not, it didn't happen once. It happened more than once. And as a manager, that will happen. Is hiring the wrong person. And it has a double effect on you and your team. One, you now have if you have a misfit, and I apologize for the words I'm using here, but a person who does not fit the role or cannot perform on the role. First of all, you are now you are invested in making me either win or be succeed, or now you have to work your plan to get them out. Mm-hmm. And that's one part of it. The second part of it is the team that you are hiring this individual into. And I'm not just speaking about the other SEs that report to you. I'm also talking about sales reps. I'm talking about all of the people who are impacted by that person's role. And so from that standpoint, to me, that would be my greatest failures. And I use a plural because that happened more than once. And I think, why did it happen? Not taking the time to fully qualify. And again, the manager takes responsibility, 100% responsibility for this hire. So from the standpoint of the last person to check the box, he needs to be fully aware of all the things that occurred in the conversations. And when you are growing, for example, I'll take the VMware, I'll take the Siebel, and I'll take the information builders. So situations where these things happened, we were fast growth, real fast. I was hiring 3-4 people a month. Now the pipeline you have to go through to get to those 3 or 4 people is huge. And we still have this limited number of people that are out there in this industry who have experience. And we were being motivated to build the teams as quickly as possible because that's the growth that we were looking to get into quickly, revenue growth and customer base growth, and beat the competition in terms of certain areas that we were being underrepresented. And as a result, we took shortcuts. And because we took those shortcuts, we left the potential of a misfit coming into the play. And that to me, it's very expensive. And I don't mean about the hiring cost. I'm talking about the long term, your time, your team's time, people who are impacted by that. Morale. And morale is that's a good one to call out because challenges occur in terms of when people see the wrong person, and your team knows it. They know it. It's kind of one of those things. And how did I try and resolve to make sure that they didn't happen? I started getting people involved in the interview process that were on the team, senior members, and in most cases, who have been in that role or who were part of the team that was being focused on. As a result, I think that helped reduce the bad hires numbers. But I also think it gave an opportunity